Well, in that beautiful gospel, Jesus says, come away to a deserted place and rest a while. Wow. Is there anybody in the church tonight who wouldn't want to do that? To rest physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to get a chance to be good to ourselves. I'm all for that, aren't you? Because I think it's so easy to get caught up in the pace of the world around us. We rush into the next place without any time to pause and catch our breath. We keep ourselves busy and stay pretty much distracted with activities, plans, commitments, full schedules. We fill our calendars and we overstuff our to-do list with tasks and everything under the sun. And add to that then how much we are bombarded every day with our newscast. You turn on the news, you see it on your cell phones or on your computers. All the wars, the crises in the world, the hunger, the bombers, the killings, and we see that devastation. There's so many millions of people throughout the world suffering from hunger, not even a place to live, no medical treatment. And then add to that all the political turmoil in our own country and the enmity displayed between our political parties, lack of common decency and respect, and all around us 24 hours a day. Isn't it hard to find some peace and honor and integrity in the midst of all that? So when Jesus says, would you come away to a deserted place and rest a while? Folks, let's take Jesus up on his offer, on his invitation to find some sanity and peace in our troubled world. I'm going to suggest maybe a couple of things that seem to work for me. Number one, I would say, turn off the TV, the cell phones, the computers, and seek a quiet place. All by yourself. Do it every day, not just once a week. Maybe sit outside if possible in the quiet of the evening. Listen to the birds. When's the last time you did that? Do it perhaps when you wake up in the morning. Folks, start out with just 5 minutes a day. Don't say, okay, I'm going to take half an hour, Lord, to be with you in prayer. It isn't going to happen, is it? You'll get distracted. You'll do something else. Start with just 5 minutes. Do it in a quiet time, maybe before eating lunch. Maybe sit in the car for 5 minutes before you take off. Just do it. 5 simple minutes of being quiet by yourself. The idea, the goal, is that you can go deeper within yourself to experience that inner calmness that Jesus wants to bring. Because the Lord dwells within you. We need to give the Lord a chance to speak to us so we get rid of all that clutter. And then what's going to happen? It's going to take a conscious effort. Doesn't mean you're running away from all your responsibilities and your obligations, but to be powerful by yourself, alone. Another way to say that is to enjoy who you are at that moment. No judgments, no self-condemnation. Lord, I'm somebody good. You put me into this world at this moment in time. I want to relax and be with you. Because what's going to happen if you can do that? You're going to find that inner strength to handle all the hardships and the difficulties that come your way. Not going to let them overwhelm you or destroy you or your commitments that you have to your family and your friends. I think a lot of times when we pray, we might do something like this. I got up early one morning and rushed right into the day. I had so much to accomplish that I didn't have time to pray. Problems just tumbled about me, and heavier came each task. Why doesn't God help me? I wondered. He answered, because you didn't ask. I wanted to see joy and beauty, but the day toiled on gray and bleak. I wondered, why didn't God show me? He said, because you didn't seek. I tried to come into God's presence. I used all my keys at the lock. God gently and lovingly chided, "My child, you didn't knock." I woke up early this morning and paused before entering the day. I had so much to accomplish that I had to take time to pray. Taking time to pray, to allow the Lord to be with you, just you, doesn't mean you don't love your family or your spouse or your children, but we need to be able to be quiet and peaceful within to give the Lord a chance to talk to us. There's a beautiful little prayer, and it's from Psalm 46, verse 10. And it goes this way: "Be still and know that I am God." And here's a beautiful way to pray it. Take a couple of deep breaths before. Inhale and exhale. And then say, "Be still and know that I am God." Take a couple more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Then the second time you say, "Be still and know that I am." Inhale and exhale. The third time you say it, "Be still and know." Take again a couple more deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. The fourth time you pray it, "Be still." Couple more wonderful breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And the last time you say it, you just say, "Be." Inhale, exhale. You can do that 4 or 5 times in your 5-minute period. You will find yourselves quieting, allowing the Lord to be able to speak to you in the depths of your heart where our God lives. Now, each day is a gift from our God who made us, who loves us. And he wants so much more for us with our life rather than a life of busy rushing around. So stop the madness, stop the rushing, rest in the Lord, and use that beautiful little prayer, "Be still and know that I am God." And say it 5 times, and each time cut one word out and just be with the Lord in the quiet of your heart.